Hello children, welcome to Math Park. We start with the second exercise of the topic for GST, the chapter 1 of class 10 ICSE, the book Konsai Selena. Each and every question is going to be solved over here, children. So if you like it, please share with your friends. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. So this exercise is about input and output tax. So what is input and output tax? So when GST is paid at the time of the purchase of the goods, when the GST is paid at the time of the purchase of the goods, the tax which is collected is called the input tax. And when the trader collects the GST during the sale, at the time of a sale, which is called output tax. And during the time of GST payment to the government, the input tax is deducted from the output tax, and the deduction is input tax credit, which is ITC. This deduction is called input tax credit. So let us start the solving the problems. When the goods services are sold for rupees 15,000 under intra-state transaction from station A to station B, the rate of GST, which is 12% as per GST system. What is the selling price at station A? So selling price at station A is rupees 15,000. It is rupees 15,000. Then the CGST is going to be 6% of 15,000. Since it is intra-state, within state, there will be CGST as well as SGST. So CGST is 6% of 15,000. So which is 0.6 times, we can have 0.6% is 0.06 times 15,000. Or you can do it here. 6% is 6 by 100 times 15,000. So where these two zeros cancel, 15 6 are 90. So rupees 900 is CGST. And SGST is also 6% of 15,000. So this is also rupees 900. Now CP at station B is rupees 15,000. So the cost price at station B is rupees 15,000. Okay. If the profit is 15,000, what is the selling price at station B? So selling price at station B is going to be the CP plus profit, which is rupees 15,000. 15,000 plus 5,000 is the profit plus rupees 5,000, which is the selling price at station B is going to be rupees 20,000. 20,000 is the selling price at station B. Okay. Now the same goods services are moved under interstate transaction. So interstate transaction from station B to station C at the rate tax of 12%. So this is the GST. So which will be calculated on this 20,000. So it is 12% of 20,000. So 12% of 20,000. Let us simplify this. So 12% of 20,000 is 12 by 100 times 20,000. So wherein these two zeros get cancelled, 12 twos are 24 and these two zeros. So it is rupees 2,400. Rupees 2,400 is the GST. Okay. Now the CP at station C, the cost price at station C is again 20,000. So it is rupees 20,000. It is rupees 20,000. Got it? So we have done with the first question. Let us move on with the second one. It is easy. Goods services are sold from Agra, UP to Kanpur, UP. So it is within the state, intra-state. Okay. And then the goods services are sold from Agra, UP to Kanpur, UP for rupees 20,000. And then from Kanpur to Jaipur, that is Rajasthan. If the rate of GST is 18% and the profit made at Kanpur is 5,000, find the net GST payable by dealer at Kanpur. Net GST. Okay, so here it comes into the picture input tax and output tax. So selling price at Agra is rupees 20,000. The CGST is 9% of 20,000, which is 9 by 100 times 20,000, which we get it as rupees 1,800. And SGST is also rupees 1,800. So 9% of 20,000 is 1,800. And then now when the product is sold from Kanpur to Jaipur, that is interstate transaction for the dealer in Kanpur, the input tax credit will be total 18, the CGST plus SGST, which is rupees 1,800 plus 1,800, 3,600 is input tax credit, ITC. Okay. Then the CP is rupees 20,000 and the profit is 5,000. So SP becomes 20,000 plus 5,000, that is 25,000 is the selling price. Now this IGST is going to be calculated on 25,000, which is the output tax. At the time of a sale, it is output tax, which is 18% of 25,000. So 18% of 25,000 is rupees 4,500. 18.18 times 25 you can do, and you can get it easily, 4,500. So the net GST paid by the dealer at Kanpur, which is to be paid to the government, is output GST minus input GST, which is 4,500 was the output GST minus input GST, which was 3,600, which is rupees 900 is to be paid. This is the first part done. So the net GST paid is rupees 900. Now the second part, the cost of goods services at Jaipur. The cost of goods or services at Jaipur is SP in Agra plus IGST. So SP, which was 25,000, and the IGST is going to be 18% of 25,000. So 18% of 25,000 again, which is 4,500. We have calculated here. So 25,000 plus 4,500 rupees, 29,500 is the cost of the goods services at Jaipur. Easy. So remember what is input tax credit and what is output tax credit. Input at the time of purchase, output at the time of sale. Question number 3. Goods services are sold from Kota, that is Rajasthan, to Mumbai for rupees 20,000. And then from Mumbai to Pune, if the rate of GST is 12% and the profit made at Mumbai is 5,000, find the net GST paid at Pune. If the dealer at Pune is the end user, okay, the final user. So now, for the dealer in Mumbai, that is interstate transaction, the cost price is 20,000. Okay, so the IGST will be charged over here because it is interstate, that is from Kota, that is Rajasthan to Mumbai. So interstate we calculate IGST, which is 12% of 20,000, which is 12 by 100 times 20,000, which we get it as 2,400. So 2,400 is the IGST. So the given profit is 5,000. And so selling price becomes 20,000 plus 5,000, which is 25,000 is the selling price. Okay. Now, for the dealer in Pune, that is intra-state transaction, we need to calculate the CGST and IGST. So CP is 25,000. So on that, the CG, since it is 12%, so 50-50%, that is half of 12. 6% goes to central government. So CGST is 6% of 25,000, that is 6 by 100 times 25,000. We know that. And this is, these two zeros got cancelled. 25 into 6 is 50. That is how 1,500. So SGST is also going to remain the same because it is 6% of the same amount, 25,000. Then the GST paid by the end user at Pune is going to be this 1,500 plus 1,500, that is rupees 3,000. Got it? Easy that. Question number 4. A dealer in Banaras, Uttar Pradesh, supplies his goods services worth rupees 8,000 to the dealer in Agra, which is again Uttar Pradesh. Then dealer B in turn supplies the same goods services to dealer in Patna, that is Bihar, at the profit of 1,200. Find the input and output taxes for the dealer. C under GST system, if the rate of GST is 18% and C does not sell his goods or services further. Since it is within the state, so within the state, let us understand for dealer A, that is intra-state transaction, the selling price is rupees 8,000. These are the services provided for rupees 8,000. For dealer B, that is intra-state transaction, the cost price is purchasing the services for 8,000. And CGST is going to be 9% of 8,000 for dealer B. Okay, which is 9 8s are 72. So 720. I hope you understand these two zeros are going to be cancelled for 9%. So this is going to be 9% is 9 by 100 times 8,000. So this calculation is much easy. Mentally, you can calculate. Two zeros get cancelled. 9 8s are 72. This is 720. And SGST is also rupees 720. This is for dealer B for intrastate. So given profit is 1,200. So selling price is rupees 8,000 plus 1,200, which is equal to rupees 9,200. This is equal to rupees 9,200 is the selling price for the dealer B. Now, for dealer C, this selling price for dealer B is going to be cost price for dealer C, which is interstate transaction. Okay. So, this is going to be the cost price for him. And on this, the GST is again 18%. So, since it is interstate, it is going to be IGST. So, 18% of 9,200. These two zeros get cancelled. And 92 times 18 is 1,656. 18 times 92 is 1,656 is the tax which is to be payable at this stage. So this is input taxes at the time of purchase. It is 1,656. Okay. Then as the dealer in Patna, that is dealer C, does not sell his goods service further, the output GST on the sale is going to be rupees 0. Clear? Question number 5. A dealer in Meerut, Uttar Pradesh, supplies goods services worth rupees 15,000 to the dealer in Ratlam at Madhya Pradesh. So dealer B in turn supplies the same goods services to dealer C in Jabalpur. Okay, at the profit of 3,000. If the rate of tax under GST system is 18%, find the cost of goods services to the dealer C in Jabalpur. What is the cost for dealer C in Jabalpur? So for a dealer in Meerut, interstate transaction is selling from Uttar Pradesh to Ratlam, Madhya Pradesh. So SP in Meerut, selling price in Meerut is 15,000. And for B, since it is interstate transaction, the cost price is going to be 15,000 is the purchase price for which the dealer B purchases. So IGST, because it is interstate, we are going to calculate IGST is 18% of 15,000, 18 by 100 times 15,000. So 18 times 150, we get 2,700 is the IGST. And now the input tax for B at the time of purchase, B is purchasing from A. It is 2,700. And SP in Ratlam. Now this dealer B supplies the same good services to dealer in Jabalpur. Okay. At the profit of rupees 300. So selling price, so he's selling from Ratlam, okay, and to the Jabalpur in the same state. So SP in Ratlam is 15,000 plus 3,000 is the profit. 3,000 is the profit. So CP plus profit for him is the selling price, which is 18,000. Now the cost for C, the cost price is going to be 18,000. That is, the dealer B supplies the same goods services to dealer C in Jabalpur. So dealer B is at Ratlam. So he has made 3,000 profit. So selling price for dealer B is 15,000 plus 3,000, which is 18,000. And this is the cost price for C. That is the person at Jabalpur. The cost price for him is rupees 18,000. The CGST, since it is the same state, Madhya Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. So MP from B is selling to C and both are doing the transaction in the same state. So CGST is going to be 9% of 18,000 because it is total GST is given as 18%. So 9% of 18,000 you get 1,620, that is 9 by 100 times 18. These two zeros get cancelled. And 180 into 9, you get 1,620. So SGST is also going to be 1,620, 9% of 18,000. So the cost for dealer C in Jabalpur is SP for dealer in Ratlam, which was 18,000, plus the GST, which is CGST plus SGST, that is 1,620 plus 1,620. Add this together, 21,240 is the cost for dealer C in Jabalpur. Okay. The cost for dealer C, the first part, the cost for dealer C in Jabalpur is 21,240. Now, net tax payable by dealer B is output tax for B, which is rupees 1,620 plus 1,620. Add that, this is 3,240 is the output tax. And the net GST payable will be output tax minus input tax, which is 3,240 minus input tax, which was 2,700. So to the net payable tax to the government is 540 by dealer C. A dealer X in Hapur, UP supplies goods services worth rupees 50,000 to some other dealer Y in the same city. Now the dealer Y supplies the same goods to the dealer Z in Kolkata at the profit of 20,000. Find the output and input taxes for dealer Y. The net GST payable by dealer Y and the rate of GST at each stage is 28%. Okay. So for dealer X, intrastate, because within the state he is doing the transaction. So selling price is 50,000. So within the state we have CGST and SGST both. So for dealer Y, the intrastate transaction, the CP is 50,000. And on that, he is going to be paying the tax 28%. From that, 14% will go to the central government. So 14% of 50,000 is just 500 multiplied by 14, which we get as 7,000. So SGST is also going to be 7,000. Okay. So this is the input tax for the dealer, which is 7,000 plus 7,000. That is 14,000 is the input tax at the time of purchase. That is for Y. Okay. Then the profit is 20,000. So the selling price is 50,000 plus 20,000, which is equal to rupees 70,000. Okay. So 70,000 is going to be the selling price for dealer Y. Now, for dealer Z, this selling price for Y is going to be cost price for Z. CP for Z, dealer Z, which is interstate transaction, that is from UP to Kolkata. Now, it is 70,000 is the cost price. On that, we will have to calculate IGST. So, IGST is 28% of 70,000. So, again, 28% of 70,000, just multiply 28 times 7, you get 196, and this zero, these two zeros. Okay. So, this is how 19,600 is the IGST payable. So, the input tax is rupees 19,600, which becomes the output tax for dealer Y. So, input tax for dealer Z becomes the output tax for dealer Y. So, the net GST payable for Y will be output tax for Y minus input tax for Y. So, output tax for Y was 19,600 minus input tax for Y was 14,000. So, 19,600 minus 14,000, 5,600 is the net GST payable by dealer Y. Consultancy services worth rupees 50,000 are transferred from Delhi to Kolkata at the rate of GST 18%, and then from Kolkata to Nainital with profit of 20,000 at the same rate of GST. Find the output tax at Delhi, Kolkata and Nainital. So output tax in Delhi, which is interstate, is going to be IGST, which is 18% of the. So output tax in Delhi is going to be IGST because it is interstate. So 18% of 50,000. So again 18 by 100. So just 18 5s are 90 and 9,000 is the IGST payable. Okay. So then the output tax in Delhi is going to be rupees 9,000 at the time of sale. The service is provided. So output tax in Kolkata, that is cost price in Kolkata is 50,000 plus the profit 20,000. So the selling price is going to be 50 plus 20, which is 70,000. And IGST is going to be 18%. Again, it is from Kolkata to Nainital. Again, different states. So 18% of 70,000, which is going to be 18 times 7 is 126. Okay, 18 by 100, these two zeros get cancelled. So 18 times 700, it will be 12600. 12,600 is the IGST. Okay, then the output tax thus becomes 12,600. Okay, since the dealer in Nainital does not sell the product, okay, it does not sell the product. So the output GST, that is tax on sale, is rupees 0. It is going to be rupees 0. Got it? He does not sell. So from Delhi to Kolkata and then from Kolkata to Nainital, find the output tax at Nainital. So Nainital further, there is no transaction happened, no sale happened. So therefore output tax is rupees 0. Got it? For a dealer A, the least price, which is also called the mark price of an article, is rupees 9,000, which he sells to the dealer B at some lower price. Further, dealer B sells the same article to a customer at the least price. If the GST is 18%, the dealer B paid a tax under GST equal to 324 is the tax paid by dealer B to the government. Then we are asked to find the amount inclusive of GST. What was the total amount inclusive of GST paid by dealer B? Okay. So the dealer A sells to the dealer B at, suppose X is the lower price. And the net tax paid by the dealer B is output tax minus input tax, which is 324. The net tax is always output minus input tax. So 18% of 9,000 minus 18% of this becomes 324. So 18% of 9,000, when we multiply this is 18 by 100 times 9,000 minus 18 by 100 times 9,000. Okay, minus of minus plus 18% of X. Okay, 18% of 18% into X is equal to 324. So this got cancelled. So finally, X is going to be 324 divided by 324 divided by 18% is 18 by 100, which comes here 100 by 18. Okay, simplify this. 324 divided by 18, we get this as 18. 18, 18 is 324. This is how X is 1800. Okay, what is the X? It is the selling price, that is lower price. X is the lower price at which he sells. Okay, then the selling price of B is going to be, this is the lesser which is being sold, is 9,000 minus 1,800, which is 7,200 is the actual selling price for B. Okay, this much he has sold less. How did we find it? By output tax minus input tax, which is 324. The output tax was 18% of 9,000 minus input tax was 18% of 9,000 minus X, the price which is being reduced. Okay, this is the reduced price. On finding this, we got the value of X as 1,800. So selling price is 9,000 minus 1,800, which is rupees 7,200. Okay, now the amount payable, the amount inclusive of GST paid by the dealer is 7,200 plus 18% of 7,200. So which is 7,200 plus 18 by 100 times 7,200. So where 18 times 72 you calculate and add it to 7,200, which is 18 times 72 is 1,296. So 7,200 plus 1,296 rupees 8,496 is the amount inclusive of GST paid by dealer B. Understood? Question number 9. The marked price of an article is rupees 6,000. A wholesaler sells it to the dealer at 20% discount. Okay. The dealer further sells the article to the customer at a discount of 10% on mark price. The rate of GST at each stage is 18%. Find the amount of tax under GST paid by the dealer to the government. Okay. So initial mark price by the wholesaler is rupees 6,000 and the discount of 20%. So the selling price, since it is discount is 20%, 100 minus 20 is 80. So 80% of 6,000 when we calculate, 8 6 are 48, two zeros will get cancelled. So 4800 is going to be CP for the dealer. Okay, CP for the dealer. Then GST paid by the dealer for purchase is 18% of 4,800, which is rupees 864. Again, dealer sells at discount of 10% of mark price. So discount of 10%. So that means we'll be finding 100 minus 10, that is 90% of 6,000. So 90% again, these two zeros will get cancelled and 9 6 are 54 and two zeros. So 5,400 is the SP for the dealer. Then GST charged by the dealer on selling the article to the customer is 18% of this amount. So 18% again, 18 by 100 times 5400. So these zeros are going to get cancelled with that 100. So you get 18 into 54. Just do 18 times 54. You get this as 972. So 972 is the GST charged by dealer on selling the article to the customer. So thus the GST paid by the dealer to the government is GST charged on the selling price minus GST paid against the purchase price. So GST charged for the selling price is 972 and purchase price it was 864. Okay. So the net GST payable is 108. Got it? Number 10, a manufacturer of television sets in Delhi he manufactures a particular brand of unit of TV set and marks it as 75,000. He then sells this TV set to the wholesaler B in Punjab, from Delhi to Punjab, at a discount of 30%. The wholesaler B raises the mark price of TV set bought by 30% and then sells to dealer C in Delhi. If the rate of GST is 5%, find tax under GST paid by wholesaler B to the government. Okay. So, the initial mark price by the manufacturer A is 75,000 rupees. And then B bought the TV at the discount of 30%. So 100 minus 30 is 70. So we find 70% of 75,000. 70 by 100 times 75. So just you have to do 750 times 70. Just do 75 sevens. You get 525 and these two zeros. So 52,500 is the cost price uh, of B for B. Then GST paid by B for the purchase is 5% of this. So 5%, you can just do 5 by 100 times this. So you get 5 by 100 times 52,500. Then the B sells this TV by increasing the mark price by 30%. So mark price was 75,000. Increase that by 30%. So 75,000 plus 30% of 75,000 is the increase, net increase. So 30% of 75,000, 30 by 100 times 75. So this is going to be 75 times 3, which is 75 times 3. So this is going to be 30 by 100 times 7500, 75,000. So wherein you get this as 75 threes are 225. So this is 225, 225 and 1 and this 1, 2, 3 zeros. So when we add this 22,500, so 22,500 plus the selling price, which was 75,000 mark price earlier, which is 2,500 plus 75,000, you get 97,500 is the selling price for B. Now, as GST charged by B on selling TV is 5% of 97,500, so which is 975 times 5, which is 4,875 is the GST charged by B on selling TV. Then the GST paid by B to the government is GST charged on selling price minus GST paid against purchase price. So on selling price, the GST was 4,875 and on purchase price, the GST was 2,625. So the net GST payable to the government is 4,875 minus 2,625, which is 2,250. Got it? So this is the net GST paid by the wholesaler B to the government. Last question of today's video and exercise 1B. For a trader, mark price of a refrigerator is rupees 15,680, which is inclusive of GST at the rate of 12% on the mark price. Gagan, a customer for this refrigerator, asked the trader to reduce the mark price. He is bargaining of the refrigerator to such an extent that its reduced price plus GST on it is equal to the marked price of the refrigerator. Find the required reduction. So let us assume the marked price of the refrigerator to be X, which is inclusive of GST, that is 12%. So X plus 12% of X is total. So this is 15,680 is inclusive. So X plus 12% of X. So X plus 12% is 12 upon 100 times X is equal to 15,680. So 100, this is 100, let us take the LCM. So this becomes 100X upon 100. So this is 112X. So you get X is equal to 15680 multiplied by 100 upon 112. So simplify this, you get this as 14,000. Okay. So X is 14,000. So what is X? It is the mark price of the refrigerator, which is inclusive of GST 12%. Okay. Now, what does the Gagan, the customer wants? he is asking the trader to reduce the mark price of the refrigerator to such an extent that its reduced price plus GST on it is equal to the mark price of the refrigerator. That means the initial mark price, which was 14,000. So let the rupees Y be the price reduction asked by Gagan. So the new price is going to be 14,000 minus Y, MRP minus Y. So this is the reduction which is being to be calculated Y. So the GST on new price is going to be 12% of 14,000 minus Y. So 12% of 14,000 minus Y. So the price, that is MRP minus Y. This is what is going to be the price. And on this, the GST is going to be added, which is 12% of this. And the total price has to be this. So the customer Gagan, he wants the mark price should include the GST as well. So he wants 14,000 to be there. So the new price for him is going to be 14,000 minus Y. He's asking for this Y reduction. And he's going to pay the 12% tax. So 12% is 12 by 100, which is 0.12. And which should be 14,000. So when you simplify this 14,000 on both end is going to get cancelled. 14,000 comes here, subtract. So we have minus Y, that is 1Y. So we have minus Y, okay, plus 0.112 times 14, just do 0.12 times 14. You get this as 0.12 times 14,000, 14,000. You get this as 1680. So plus 1680 minus 0.12y, 12y is equal to 0, is equal to 0. So this minus y plus minus 0.12y becomes minus 1.12y. So this is minus 1.212y plus 1680 is equal to 0. Shift this over here. So you get y is equal to, so you get y is equal to, this 1680 goes here, it becomes minus. So y is finally going to be equal to 1680 divided by 1.12. So this reduce this point and make it 100 upon 100. Simplifying this, when you multiply by 100, this decimal point gets removed. So 168000, that is 168,000. When you divide 168,000, when you divide by 112, you get 1,500, 1,500. So this required reduction is going to be rupees 1,500. So thus children, we have done with the exercise 1B. Immediately going to start with the next chapter. So if you like it, if you feel it is helpful, please share with your friends. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.